Now, illustration number 60 बच्चे. Saregama Limited invited applications for issuing 80,000 equity shares of rupees 100 each at a premium of rupees 10. The amount was payable as follows: rupees 30 on application, 30 on allotment, 30 on first call and balance on final call. So what will be the balance बच्चे? 100 plus 10, 110, 30, 30 and 30, 90. Balance must be 20. Just to make the total 110. Now, applications have received for 1,20,000 shares. Allotment was made on pro rata basis to all the applicants. Excess money received on application was adjusted on sums due on allotment. Dhwani, who was allotted 1,600 shares, failed to pay allotment money, and Sargam, who applied for 6,000 shares, did not pay first call money. These shares were forfeited immediately after first call. 2,000 of these shares, including all shares of Dhwani, were reissued to Tarang for rupees 95 per share as rupees 80 paid up. Pass necessary journal entries in the books of Saregama Limited by opening calls in arrear account if final call has not been made. So there will be no entry for final call because they have not made the final call. Got the question, bache? This question contains every topic, each and every topic: oversubscription, forfeiture, calls in arrear, reissue, everything. Now have a look on the solution. What you have to do in this? First, bache, illustration 60. You have invited application for 80,000 shares of rupees 100 each at 10 rupees premium, 30 on application, 30 on allotment, 30 on first and final call. Second call of rupees 20 will not be called, so no entry will be passed for that. You have received application for 1,20,000 shares and you have allotted them in pro rata basis. You have allotted them on pro rata basis. No one you have rejected. You have just given the ratio. In this ratio, you have allotted the shares. So first entry will be bank account debit to share application account. You have received application money on 1,20,000 shares. You have issued only 80,000 but you have received application for 120. So 120 into 3, 36 lakhs you have received. By way of application you have received 36 lakhs. Okay. Now pro rata. This share application will be transferred to share capital. No money is refunded to anyone, so no bank will be there, but the extra money will be utilized on allotment. You have received bete 36 lakhs. You have received 36 lakhs. How much you can transfer to share capital? Only according to 80. There is no role of 120 now. You have to issue only 80,000 shares. So 18 to 30, it will be 24 lakhs. Remaining 12 lakh will be adjusted on allotment. Whatever extra you have received, that will be adjusted on allotment. Now make the entry for due. Share allotment account debit to share capital to security premium. To security premium. 80,000 into 30. You have called 24 lakh rupees. But out of this 30, 10 rupees was the security premium. So 80,000 into 10, 8 lakh will be security premium. And remaining 20 rupees, 16 lakh will be your share capital. Any doubt, bache? Now you will receive the allotment money. Share bank account debit to share allotment. You will receive. Now this amount is different to calculate. Now you have to learn how to calculate this amount. Beta, you have called 24 lakh rupees, but you have already received, with application you have received 12 lakhs. So this 12 lakh will not be received again. Remaining 12 lakh, one person have not paid the amount of allotment. This is the twist only. You have called for 24 lakh rupees on allotment, but 12 lakh you have already received. 12 lakhs you have already received. Now you have to receive the remaining 12 lakh, and from the remaining 12 lakh, one shareholder have not paid the money, and that shareholder, who was Dhwani, was allotted 1600 shares. So 1600 into 30, amount due on allotment was 48,000. But she must have paid something extra here. In these 12 lakh rupees, bache, something was related to Dhwani, because if she was allotted 1600 shares, how much she have demanded? She must have applied for something more, and we have to calculate that number of shares for which she have demanded. So there is a formula to calculate this thing. Total applied divide by total allotted into allotted. So you will come to know the applied shares of this person. If you have to calculate applied, put total applied on top, then in the bottom you have to write total allotted. Then allotted multiplied with allotted. Total applied was 1,20,000 and total applied was 80,000. And Dhwani applied for Dhwani was allotted 1600. So she must have applied for 4,000 shares. She must have applied for how many shares she have applied for? We have to calculate that. She must have applied for 2400 shares. She must have applied for 2400 shares. So how much extra she have paid? If she applied for 2400 but we have allotted 1600, so 800 shares we have not allotted to her. 800 into 30, that is 24,000 she have excess money we are having from Dhwani. So she have not paid 24,000. This 24,000 will be deducted from the allotment money, and now we have received only 11 lakh 76,000 shares. 11 lakh 76,000 shares. Got my point, bache? Have a look again. You have called for 24 lakh rupees, but with application you have already received 12 lakh. So out of this 24 lakh, 12 lakh is already received. So from this 12 lakh, remaining 12 lakh, one shareholder makes a default. And that default you have to calculate. The shareholder was Dhwani. 1600 shares we have allotted to Dhwani. We have to calculate first the shares applied by her. She applied for 2400 shares and we have allotted her 1600 shares. So 800 shares we have not allotted her. So we are having extra money for those 800 shares which we have not allotted. 800 shares into application money, 24,000 we have extra. In this 12 lakh, 24,000 is related to Dhwani. So total allotment, her total allotment was 48,000. If from these 48,000 she have already paid 24,000 in this 12 lakh. So how much she have not paid? We have not received 24,000. This will be deducted from this 12 lakh and we have received now 11 lakh 76,000. Any doubt, bache? Afterwards we will ask for the first and final first call, because second call we are not calling. So what will be the entry for first call? share first call account debit to share capital. 80,000 shares into 3, that means 24 lakh we will call for the first call. And on this date also we have not received amount, and we have to open calls in arrear account because it is said in the question that we have to open it. So share first call we have received how much? Out of this 24 lakh beta, two shareholders have not paid. Now bache, Sargam applied for 6,000 shares. We have to calculate the allotted amount. If allotted we have to calculate, then we will use another formula. Just reverse it. Total allotted divide by total applied into applied by that shareholder. It will give you allotted to that shareholder. If you have to calculate allotted, then put the total allotted at the top. Then Sargam have applied for 6,000 shares and we have allotted 4,000 to Sargam. Now we have not received calls on both the shares, 4,000 and 1,600 shares of Dhwani. So we have not received on these shares the first call. It will be this amount. So we have not received 1,68,000. So deduct 168 from 24. We have received 22,32,000. Any doubt, bache? We have received this amount because two shareholders have not given us the first call money. And that includes both the shares, and we have to calculate. This was given allotted and we have calculated the allotted shares of Dhwani, Sargam, because Sargam shares applied was given. You have to calculate the allotted shares. Now bache, we have to forfeit these shares. All shares will be forfeited. Share capital account debit security premium. Beta Dhwani have not paid the allotment, so we will debit the security premium for her. And to share first call, to share forfeiture. On 5,600 shares, we have till now called only 80 rupees. 20 final call was not called. So 4,48,000 we have called. Security premium on 1,600 shares only of Dhwani, and we have not received allotment and calls. Total we have not received 192. Total we have not received 192. So we have received 272. Allotment and call, we will add them both. Calls were 168 and allotment was 24, if you remember. Total it will become 192. So we have not received amount on 5,600 shares. Total this is calls in arrear. Now we have to reissue the shares. We have forfeited 5,600 shares, but we'll reissue only 2,000 shares of rupees 80 paid up for 95. That means 15 rupees is the security premium. 2,000 into 95 we have received. 2,000 into 80 was the share capital and 2,000 into 15 was the security premium. The remaining share forfeiture will be transferred to capital reserve. If 272 was the forfeiture of 5,600 shares, when you have to calculate the forfeiture on 2,000 shares, and then we will transfer the remaining to capital reserve.